Well, open source has been around for a long time, but it's making a big entry into networking. And in particular, it's allowing the industry to come together and contribute to a common component that doesn't require vendor differentiation, and thereby save resources and get results out quicker and into the hands of customers sooner. So ONF, the Open Networking Foundation, was formed by the operator community, and we serve the entire industry by being the champions of not just SDN, but open SDN, and bringing open SDN into the market.
Service providers and network operators are under pressure. Their CapEx and OpEx are growing very quickly as the traffic is growing exponentially. What that means is that they cannot afford to build their infrastructure the way they have been building for last 20 years or so. Moreover, their revenues are flat, and as a result their profitability is under a lot of pressure. What that means is that open source has become a requirement, and it is changing the industry landscape. What ONAS is offering is open source SDN operating system for service providers. We really appreciate and admire Huawei's commitment to open source, open innovation, and Huawei is doing a lot in order to invest in open source and build solutions based on open source.
Open source allows everyone in the industry to collaborate around a common core. What this means is that our path to innovation is much, much faster. And so the main thing that we do in the Open Daylight project is invest in community. We have created a structure that has invited and enabled all the different players, whether they be small startups or large giants in the industry, to come together, to turn their badges around, and to truly collaborate around building that code base. Huawei has grown so much over the last few years. It is today one of the most successful telecommunications and networking equipment and services company. And as such, it has a great appetite for innovation.
To industrialize SDN and NFV technologies, we defined two fundamental tenets of our business and technical strategy. First one being open innovation, and second one is the customer advocacy. So what we mean by open innovation is to contribute specifications, code to the specific and relevant open source consortiums, and at the same time leverage that open source code to develop the new solutions. The second and most important is the customer advocacy, where we leverage the learnings and the best practices from the deployments and the field trials, what we have been doing with our enterprise and carrier customers, and bake that learning into our solutions. We are super excited that we are marching towards the common goal of SDN industrialization.
Our collaboration with this open source community is moving in a positive way. It will help the industry to adopt open source based SDN and NFV technologies quickly.